Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, and that is Double Click Academy, your ultimate online lesson. Today you realize we shall be looking at that is one of the most interesting bits of it, and that is how to track the changes and making comments into our document. That is what we shall be looking at. Please stay tuned as we take you through. Tracking changes is a very good thing, more especially if it's from teachers to learners or learners to teachers, or it could be from a boss to a secretary. It could be any other person who would like to share his or her document with someone else. So now for this case, we are going to use this document for tracking the changes and also making comments into this. How do we do that? When you open up your document, you realize that at default maybe it's at home. Then these trackings for these comments are mainly under review. So it means we shall come to review here. Review is there, and then you'll see your new comments here, and then tracking changes. So now, first and foremost, we are going to start by tracking the changes. How do we set the document so that we shall be in position to track the changes? We shall come to track changes here. Realize tracking changes have down menu there, so we shall click and select track changes. That is what we're interested in. So when you click on track changes, the document from under track changes will be active. So it is now highlighted, meaning it's active. So we are now free to track our changes. So we shall now start by tracking changes. Say for example, we have an error somewhere. We can look for errors so that we can correct those errors. You can come down to, are we seeing any error in our document? So assuming we are now here, and then maybe we are saying, instead of us having these names, maybe we want the reference to be something else, not like this, the way they have written it. What we are going to do, we shall just come to this, and then we type the right reference. So we shall first close this. You know how to close it. We shall close this, and then now we shall be in position to set our reference according to the way we want. Maybe now here we wanted it to be maybe Lao A, and then maybe we want to use Ann, the simple form of Ann Snell 2006. Assuming that is the correction we want. So you realize we have already posted this, and it has posted, and then it has given us this. Showing this, it means there is a comment there is a tracking somewhere. That's why it is happening here. So then we can proceed. Now you realize under our third objective, maybe here there is a problem, so we can see how to correct. So when we select the other old one, and then we have this. So this is how we can track the changes in the document. It could be many other changes that are there, but it's not, that one is enough for us for today. Then now we can now go to making comments. Now making comments, say for example we want to make a comment under statement of the problem. Maybe by first of all, we are not comfortable with this statement of a problem. Maybe now for you, what you're interested in, you want a person whom you are addressing this document to make this to be problem statement other than statement of the problem. So you can just highlight that, and then you come to new comment. Now it will give us some other section on the right. That's where now we shall put the comment. So now we shall put the comment that use, then we code that use problem statement instead of statement of the problem. So you realize our comment there can be visible for whoever we are addressing this. Instead of statement So you realize now the comment here can be seriously be seen by somebody who is reviewing the document. If you're done doing that, when you send it, the person will see this comment. Then maybe possibly also we want to add another comment to this work that we have written here. Maybe now we are satisfied the work is too much little to bring the problem statement. Maybe now we can say this is not sufficient enough for the problem statement. That is the comment. Then maybe we want to add another comment. We can still add another comment still there, maybe by pressing enter key. And then maybe we want also that at least there should be evidence. Give evidence. Give evidence on this problem. In the form of reference or author. So that is how we make our comment. So you can make as many comments as possible depending on the document you're reviewing. Maybe also underline here. Maybe you don't want a person to underline, remove. We want a person to remove this underline. We can also comment on that. Do not underline. Do not underline subtitles. So that could be the comment. So you realize with that we have made comments. We have also tracked the changes in our document. So whoever now will be receiving this document will be in position to see those tracked changes and also see the comments in the document. So that is that. Another section now we shall be looking at will be how to remove the comments. How to address the comments and also remove the tracked changes. So we shall now try to review our document by first of all looking at the comments and addressing the comments and also reviewing the changes that have been made into the document. How do we do that now? You realize the document is already packed. The changes are now in position. Now that's not what we want. Now we want to make sure that we remove the errors that were did by the previous reviewer, and then we make a document that is now final. So what we are going to do, we shall come back to these track changes and then we click again on track changes because we no longer want to track the changes. We now want to review them instead. So now our first correction to make comes from this tracked change. Now from here you realize there was this issue here. So we shall now address this issue by accepting insertion. And then here it was deleted. Now for us we are going to right click and then we accept deletion. So you realize the document now will be very okay because we have now accepted deletion and we have accepted the insertion. So now we shall put comment here. From here the comment is use problem statement instead of what we had written before. So now we shall now come to this and then we write what exactly we told. It is problem statement. So we shall now do that by putting problem statement. Problem statement is already there. So problem statement. Then we bold them since it was already bolded. So we bold it and give the right settings, formatting. So that is that. Then now from here, we are told that this is not sufficient enough for the problem statement, give evidence. So maybe assuming we have gathered enough information, we can now add it here and give even the evidence. Assuming we have the evidence, which is in form of the author, maybe we can now put book that 2018. So that is now the thing we have added. So it means we have made adjustments here. We have gotten the evidence, assuming we had also added some text. So at the end of the day, we shall now come to this comment and then we right click, and then for this case we shall delete the document. So you realize the document is now okay in that area as well. Then we move on. Here also we have something to review. We shall right click and accept deletion. Then we shall right click for this and then we accept the insertion. So we have corrected as well. Then now here we are told do not underline. So we just only have to make sure that we remove the underline for that case. Like that. And then when you are done, we can come back to this comment. We right click on the comment and then we delete the comment. So you realize we are done with all the comments and the track changes that we made, and you realize now the document is very clear. There is no other comment we have. We have addressed all the comments, we have addressed all the insertions, and we have deleted all the changes that we made. So our document is now very clear and is now good for every kind of use you're supposed to do it for, because you've already made the comments, you've already adjusted on the comments that you received, and everything is at par. So with that, we say thank you.